final minute and use it to their advantage. So the Sixers still have one challenge now because they were successful. Sixers basketball with this 2-point lead, 41.2 to go. Both teams in the bonus.
A wise use of the challenges tonight to have them down the stretch when you needed them most.
First time that Joel Embiid and Tyrese Maxey have put up 30 in the same game this season. 8th 30-point performance for Tyrese on the year, 4th for Joel. Stay with us, post-game live, presented by Cure Auto Insurance. As soon as we've got zeros across the scoreboard here in Salt Lake.
Anticipate contact, grabbing and holding. You've got to be strong and play through that.
Maxey bringing it up. Clarkson on him. Two-man game underway. Pick and roll. Embiid lost it, gets it back. George with 3. Turns it over. Got to get a shot off. And a foul. Natalie Sago on the baseline saying that there was a foul. And Clarkson and the Jazz can't believe it.
He tripped him. He may not have even intended to foul him.
Moment of silence for the champions, for those who make going hard a lifestyle. Never wait for nothing, gotta get it right now. I'm in the spotlight when they turn the lights down. Only a champ swing the hardest in the 12th round. I love the fourth quarter, I love the 9th inning, I love game 7. Bring on the competition, cause in my heart can't nobody do it better. Can't slow me down, won't stop me never. I'm so passionate, I'm Tyson in his prime.
Give me a hell yeah! Finish him! God damn it! Come on, Dusty! What the fuck? Finish him. Fatality.
Oh,
Damn it.
my bad. Welcome everybody to the Pressure Podcast. The mic was muted. The mic was muted, so we never got to say what we got to say. We're covering the first game, so you ain't missed much. So what we were talking about is that the Bolts had just showed off against New England 40-7, but they don't impress me. He says that, you know what I'm saying, it's a little impressive because nobody expected them to go to the playoffs. I beg to differ. When you're 3-5 against teams that are 500 or better and 7-1 against teams that are below 500, you're absolute ass. You're just
Finish him.
what's it called? What Chris Broussard likes to say, tomato cans. Tomato cans, that's what they are. They only feast on tomato cans.
And I'm not saying that they're going to do something in the playoffs, but I am saying that that is an accomplishment in itself. They just got a new coach. You know what I'm saying? You already had the quarterback there, but you didn't know what this team was going to be. You didn't even know if Dobbins was going to be healthy. And he stayed healthy for the most part. It's impressive the fact that they're in the playoffs. Are they going to do anything? Hell no. But it's still an accomplishment in itself. At the end of the day, it's still an accomplishment.
Well, I saw them going to the playoffs because they had Jim Harbaugh. So that didn't surprise me at all.
No, I didn't. No, I didn't have that. I did not have the Chargers going to the playoffs this year.
Because this is a well-built team. This is a team that just been plagued with a lot of injuries. They have a pretty good quarterback, supposed to be, and now they got a good coach. So I definitely saw them making the playoffs. This is no surprise to me.
But I think the reason why they're really winning, honestly, is because they were able to get Dobbins, and Dobbins was able to stay healthy. Had he not stayed healthy, we don't know where this team is. Honestly, I'm gonna be real. Like, Dobbins was kicking ass early during the season, and then he got hurt, and then you've seen them kind of reeling. They wasn't playing as good. You just noticed that without them, they're not the same team.
I noticed that when they had Dobbins, they were still losing the teams that are above 500.
No, yeah, but I'm saying against inferior teams that they were playing.
Yeah, well, they won't be inferior teams anymore. They better enjoy next week because after that, the show begins. You're in Baltimore as we speak, and you ain't winning that game. You're not in Baltimore. You ain't winning at home. You ain't winning in Baltimore. Lamar's on a mission. The script is set. I already told you this. We'll talk about that some other time, okay? But fuck the Herb. He was 26 of 38, which is not bad. 281 with 3 TDs. But again, it was against inferior competition. 47 against the lowly New England Patriots. Come on now. Come on. It's not impressive. It was indicative. And like I said, I wasn't surprised that they made the playoffs. The only surprise that I had from the playoffs were the Miami Dolphins not making it, and then the Broncos making it, which is ironic because the Broncos got scored on by 70 against the
I'm just
same
saying
Miami
the Chargers
Dolphins.
did what they had to do. They went against an inferior team, and they showed that team's just not on their level.
However, one thing you can take from this is that when it's your first year as the coach, this is what you want to see, so that way you can progress.
Absolutely.
You know what I mean? But
Builds a culture. Absolutely, I agree.
there's not a team that I respect much come cell games time. Okay,
Nah, absolutely.
it's just not.
Finish him.
Now, we're going to step into the next game. This was a shootout, okay? This was Joe Cool in his final form. Super Saiyan Joe Cool. All right? You had so many chances. This is that Bo
But
Nix.
was it really a shootout?
Oh, yeah.
Not early.
Not early, but then.
Oh my goodness.
But
I
that's
don't know
how.
what the hell happened.
But that's how it was with the Lamar and Bengals game. The first one, they were only scoring a touchdown per quarter, and then when the
Man.
fourth quarter hit,
I don't know what the fuck happened. It was 10-10, guys. It was 10-10. 10-10 going into the fourth
Yeah.
quarter. And then all of a sudden, They just boom, going down the field, boom.
Not
boom,
the first time
boom.
I seen it.
It was crazy. It was insane. I absolutely love this game. I couldn't believe the fact that this dude missed the field goal, that he doinked it. I couldn't believe it. I
thought they lost
because
it
that
after
was the
that.
first thing that I was thinking, because I had seen the final score and I'm like, okay, how did they get to 30? If it looks like they're only gonna get to 27 on the field goal. Oh, okay. Now I see why they got to 30.
Well,
They had to score a touchdown.
Well, the thing is that I've seen this before. I told you they scored 18 while Lamar scored 22 that fourth quarter. So I know that they can catch fire at any moment. I didn't see T. Higgins catching fire. I thought it would be Jamar Chase. But against Patrick Surtain, it would be T. Higgins. So it kind of makes sense after that.
But he wasn't. That was the thing that people don't understand. He wasn't going really against Patrick Surtain. It was more Chase. And when Surtain actually guarded him, you see what happened. He stripped the ball and he turned it into a turnover.
That's what I said.
So when he had him on there, I thought you were saying that.
No. The reason Higgins ate was because Chase was on Surtain Island.
Yeah, because the other guy, Moss, he was getting Moss.
Not really. He actually put up a good fight. But they kept calling him for flags every once in a while. So
Man, nah, he got Moss on that one in the corner. And then he got Moss, and then not Moss, I wouldn't say Moss, but he got beat late in the game. So both touchdowns were on Moss.
Nah, the one on the corner, that was just a well placed throw. You couldn't play no better defense than that.
Yeah, but what I'm saying is, like, he didn't get to stop, so he had a.
Nah, you didn't watch the game. He got stopped. Believe me, these guys punted the ball way too many times. I said these guys are gonna lose a game, and Joe Burrows should ask for a trade. But then Bo Nix threw a pick.
But if that's the case, you gotta do that early and often. You can't do that when the game's on the line and not get the stop. That's when you need to get the stop.
Well, they were getting stops, but like I said, Bo Nix threw him a pick. It helped them out. That's what killed them. They were on their way to win this game.
But that was on a 3rd and 15. He was trying to make a play. So I get what he was trying to do there.
And it showed on the replay that someone might have hit his arm as he was throwing, so that could be why he threw the pick. But no, believe me, they got stops.
I thought Bo Nix balled the fuck out. Like, honestly,
And remember, you're discrediting the fact that Joe Cool turned Super Saiyan in the fourth quarter. There's no defense for Super Saiyan. There is none. There is none. I've seen it personally 2 times. 2 times. And if you watch every fucking throw, it's right where the receiver can only get it. The defender can't do shit about it unless you want to get a penalty on him. But Joe Cool he's the best quarterback playing on the worst team.
He go Super Saiyan against us.
So I have a question for later, but because this game wasn't when I had posted that question, this game wasn't finished yet. We'll talk about the other team, but is this the best team that might not make the playoffs? Cincinnati? Or is it just the best quarterback that might not make the playoffs?
If their defense plays like this, because this wasn't a bad defensive game for them, giving up 24 points, but
till the fourth quarter.
Yeah, I mean, but still, all together, they only scored 24 points. I mean, that's not what you want, but it's better than what was going on before. How they were cutting through them things like Swiss cheese.
When you can't.
You know what I'm saying? So I respect the fact that they came in, they tried to win this game, and maybe they got tired of hearing, you know what I'm saying, that, you know, our defense sucks. You know, like, maybe they did get in there and like, hey, bro, we gotta look at ourselves in the mirror, like, bro, what the fuck is going on with us?
Well, when you come from
the other one giving up 40
like
points
rock bottom, where you can't
much.
stop no nosebleed, and now maybe you could carry a towel with you, it's an improvement. But come playoff time in the cell games, that ain't gonna cut it. Not even 24 points is not gonna cut it because they ain't gonna score 30 points on everybody. They ain't scoring 30 points.
I would say no then.
They ain't scoring 30 points on you guys. They ain't scoring 30 points on us.
So I would say
and
no.
They ain't scoring 30 points on the Chiefs. And even if they score 30 points on us, we'll score 40 on them anyway, so it don't matter.
Well, okay, so I would say yes, but but it would also be like a contradiction, saying like yes or no, because I feel like yes, their offense, no, their defense. So that's what I say. So I'll leave it at that.
We'll leave it at that. But yes, it looks like the Bengals might be one of the best teams in the league that's about to miss the playoffs. However, Denver has to play the Chiefs, I believe. The backup Chiefs?
Yeah, the backup Chiefs.
And Cincy plays Schittsburg.
But if they win that game, they're in.
Yes.
The Broncos.
So
Unfortunately,
then
they couldn't get it done.
the trash game we just finished watching was the Rams, who escaped an L from Arizona. Arizona actually outgained them 396 to 257.
Stafford was terrible.
Stafford was terrible. It's just that Kyler threw 2 picks. Those killed them. They only won, 9-13? If you didn't throw those 2 picks, maybe 2 field goals, you would have won 14 or 13.
And if you watch that throw, the one where it got deflected, because basically it got deflected off McBride's hands, but he didn't even get a chance to turn before this nigga launched a missile. He threw it so hard. It was bro, you didn't even have to do that. Just nice touch. He had beat his man. His man wasn't even in the picture, and you just threw it too hard, man. And then it unlucky bounce, and the guy made a play, and that's it. That's all she wrote. But it wasn't impressive by no means.
Kyler Murray got to get it together. If you want a contract extension, you want to get paid the $200 million that everybody else is getting paid, you got to clean your act up. I'm not even saying Call of Duty Kyler because it looks like he's trying to focus on his craft. Problem is that he's years behind because he didn't focus earlier. Does that make any sense? See, Kyler Murray is in a point of his career where he should know how to read defenses better. But because he wasn't so focused into mastering his craft a few years ago, he's a little slow to it. So we can see the progression. The thing is, he needs to stop turning the ball over. And the way to stop turning the ball over is by mastering your offense, knowing where everybody's going to be at all times. Not to mention, you have to take the reins of it. Every once in a while, you got to make tough decisions. If the coach calls a play and you don't agree with it for what you see, and the coach says don't change the play, you change the play, but you got to get it right. You know what I mean? And you got to learn how to read defenses.
And if you get it right, then he might take the leash off a little. You know what I'm saying? Let you do your own thing a little bit every once in a while. Not always, but, he give you more freedom.
Well, they're eliminated anyway, so it don't fucking matter.
What the fuck?
However, the stage is set for L.A. They face Seattle next Sunday for the division. However, L.A. is only averaging 14 points per game the last 2 weeks. May be enough because these motherfuckers only scored 6 the other game.
Seattle.
Is that you, Seattle? Because, I'm sorry, y'all, how you only score 6 points against the Chicago Bears? That was the worst Thursday night game in my fucking life I've ever seen.
God damn it! Come on, Dusty!
However, the Rams, 14 points per game the last 2 weeks, that's not going to cut it. You're limping to the playoffs right now.
Yeah.
I don't trust the Rams anymore. I thought they were going to be a dangerous team on the up and coming, but the last 2 weeks of any indication, this team is just not the same. I think the last legs of Matthew Stafford is.
I would say they're too inconsistent. There's a game where when they got it going, that you see Cup and you see Nakul, you see them start. You know what I'm saying? They really get it rolling, but when you only got one that's doing it. And then, the quarterback's not doing it accurate wise. 17 of 34.
32 for 189 yards.
189 yards on 17 completions, guys.
Lamar has 17 completions. That's 300 yards. That just goes to show you. Joe Burrow had 39 completions for 412 yards. You see what I'm saying? The elite quarterbacks are just on another level. This is the QFL, everybody, the quarterback fucking league. The best QB coach combos wins. And they used to be one, but I think they've lost it. I think this is over.
Yeah, probably.
All right, so let's turn the pressure on.
Hell yeah!
It might be time for a new QB there, buddy.
See the lighter anyway?
You got it? I was finna go.
Time to put the pressure on everybody. Welcome to the Pressure Podcast.
I gotta go get mine too. I think I left it in get it in a second.
So we're gonna start with the 1 o'clock games tomorrow. We got Dallas at Philly. Now this game doesn't really matter much, but this is a tune-up game for Philly, who are looking to bounce back. However, CeeDee Lamb is out because he shut down for the rest of the year. Hurts is out because of concussion. But their defense needs to use this game to tune up, to bounce back and get back in rhythm.
I love that you said that.
I got Philly. I don't know if they're going to cover the 7.5 spread because Jalen Hurts is not playing. But I got Kenny Pickett, who's serviceable. Hopefully against Dallas weak-ass team. They don't show up. I think their season's done. You never know. They're going to keep fighting, though. But what do you think over here?
To me, the pressure's on Saquon. Saquon's going to have to go crazy. Because even though I thought, you know what? Let me take that back. I thought Kenny Pickett did enough in that Redskins game to make it, you know what I'm saying, make him serviceable. So, I mean, as long as, you know, he just keep the ball out of harm's way, don't turn it over, and we just move the ball. And like you said, and I'm glad you said that, the defense, I need the defense to bounce back from that atrocious game that we had last Sunday. Now, I will say this, because I'll make excuses, but I will say this. Not having Hurts hurt a couple of those drives that also had the defense out there longer. So I will say that. But no excuses, because at the end of the day, people get hurt, and you got to make up for that. And if you can't make up for that, bye-bye. You're out of the playoffs. You're gone. There's no, you know what I'm saying? Oh, well, he's hurt, so, you know, we'll give him a pass. No, there's no passes, bro. One and done. So
it is one and done in the Cell games.
Let's get it right.
In the Cell games is one and done, so you better do everything you can to get to your final form before you have to face off with Cell. Okay? Because Cell is in his final form, okay? That's the Chiefs. They're in their final form, 15-1. The you know what I'm saying? They're the 2-time reigning champions, defending champions, and they're 3-time champions overall. So this is Cell. He's already swallowed up Android 17 and 18, and now he's in perfect form, ready for the Cell games, waiting for Goku, waiting for Vegeta, waiting for Trunks, waiting for everybody in the hyperbolic time chamber to come out and get down to business. It's almost about that time. But I agree. I think they need to feed Saquon, and we got something for him later on. So let's get to the next game. Here we got the New York Trash versus the Buffalo Bills.
I no good loser like you bum.
I've told everybody from the very beginning, the New York Trash are not a real football team. Don't believe the hype. Don't believe nothing. And sure enough, look at them finding themselves 4-11. They won their way away from the number 1 overall pick. A dysfunctional organization who fired their coach and GM. And now they got a used to be superstar QB calling the shots and disrespecting the owner at all turns, but they're stuck with his contract. They've given this motherfucker everything they wanted.
Everything he's wanted, yep.
Lazard, Devontae Adams, a new running back, I forgot his name, offensive lineman. What was the tight end's name? Conklin, something like that?
Conklin.
All that for what? To average the exact same that Zach Wilson was averaging last year. And we all know Aaron Rodgers is better than Zach Wilson. But not with the New York Trash. And this is who goes into Buffalo this week. Blowout alert.
Goddamn white boy.
Josh Allen ain't playing no games. He wants that goddamn MVP. He saw what Lamar did the last 2 fucking games. Lamar had the luxury of playing 3 games in 11 weeks. In 11 days. So he played on Saturday, and he played on Christmas. So he has the leg up right now. But all Josh Allen has to do is just, you know what I'm saying, do another one of those
Goddamn white boy.
catch, run, and throw for
Goddamn
touchdowns.
white boy.
Any combination of 3 or 4, MVP's yours. They're not playing next week. They got nothing to play for. Chiefs already clinched the top seed. Nobody else underneath them is going to be able to catch up. And, actually, no. That's not true.
Who, the Bills?
After this week. If they win, which they're going to win, Baltimore can't catch up to them. Because if they lose this game, the MVP is gone, and Baltimore might be the number 2 seed. Because we beat them already. And if we have the same record, we get tiebreaker.
Yeah.
So, don't fuck that up, but I seriously doubt it. It's a New York Trash. There's a blowout. That spread is going to cover. They're going to lose by more than 10. Don't worry.
I smell pussy. Is that you, Josh?
Yeah, but what will the score be? That's
Don't know.
my only thing.
Don't know.
The Bills' defense needs to show up this week.
Well, they're going to show up, but it's going to be against the New York Trash. Can you count on that showing up?
But will they show up? That's what I'm saying.
Oh, no.
They haven't showed
I'm
up
sure they're
in
going to
the
show
last
up
2
against the New
weeks.
York Trash, but the New York Trash is not a litmus test to be showing up to anyway.
That's true.
Here we got another important game that might not be important. Carolina goes into Tampa, who are favored by a touchdown, essentially.
It's important to me.
Now, yeah, but if they win out and the other teams win out, it doesn't matter. That's the problem. They don't control their destiny. RIP 24 Bucks. It's very unlikely that they're going to make it. And this is what I was saying. I was typing this. This is the best team to miss the playoffs until I saw the fucking Bengals, and I remember who the Bengals are. Now, you could say Tampa has a better defense than the Bengals. However, they have the same record, basically.
I wouldn't say that either.
They have the same record, essentially, so you can't say that.
Not so much the record, just their defense hasn't been good this year either.
They need to win out, and they need Atlanta to lose out. Had they just won last week, they were in total control.
They have a chance.
They still have a chance. But who you got here? I got the Bucks taking care of business. They're going to do what they can to stay alive. At home, for sure.
Bucks. Going with the Bucks.
Top Bowl's going to...
Hey!
I think Top Bowl's going to dial up a few blitzes that Bryce Young's never seen before. It's going to catch him off guard. However, the Bryce Young that we've been seeing the last few games has been ripping blitzes. So blitz at your own risk, Todd Bowles. However, if my creed is to blitz, you know what I'm saying, no time to throw, nowhere to throw is your philosophy, and they got you this far, then might as well keep going for it. Might as well. But if you see that Bryce Young is dissecting your fucking blitzes, then you need to adjust by halftime. All right? Well, so let's get to the next game, which is the QFL Game of the Week, motherfucker.
Give me a hell yeah!
Good one, bro.
Got Green Bay at Minnesota. This is a Division North, NFC North rivals. This means something because Green Bay's already locked their position, but Minnesota can creep up and take the number 1 seed out of nowhere. Because we'll talk about that later. But Love versus Sam. Which QB would you rather have for the Cell games? Let's say it's the same defense, same special team, but you choose between... All right, let's go with a better team. Let's go with the Vikings.
Yeah, I was gonna say because I can't go quarterback.
Let's go with the Vikings.
I was gonna say. Wait, hold on, wait.
No, I remember. I just forgot who's right there doing this.
Yeah.
Let's go with the Vikings. So you have Justin Jefferson. Who do you love more with that team? Do you love Jordan Love or do you like Sam Darnold with that team?
Come on, man. With Minnesota?
Mm-hmm.
Damn. Like you're asking me if I could pick what quarterback to put on Minnesota?
If you were Minnesota and you had to pick between Jordan Love and Sam Darnold, which one do you pick?
Jordan Love.
You're picking Love?
Yeah. Hell yeah.
I actually think this is a coin toss. I don't know what I would pick. I think I would just flip a coin.
I'm not just because of what he showed last year, but the fact that you give him that bona fide guy right there, Justin Jefferson.
Yeah.
And you give him the second in Jordan Addison. And you give him T.J. Hawkinson, and you give him Aaron Jones.
Now
he knows Aaron Jones, by the way, so it's like the chemistry will be there already.
The initial argument that I had.
Now I know he'll never do that because, they're like huge rivals.
Well, no, I'm not. It's just a hypothetical.
Yeah.
Now the argument is that we've never seen Jordan Love with such weapons. We did see Sam Darnold, and they went 13-2. However, the argument to that is, well, this man didn't have those weapons, and he's 11-4, 2 games behind them.
And that's my thing.
But Sam Darnold is a little bit more experienced. He's seen way more. He played in the AFC for a while, so he got to see some of the better defenses.
And I put the Packers to win, but I don't know. I still think. Because Minnesota's playing really good right now.
But I think I'm going to lean Jordan Love just because I've seen, personally, I went to a game where I saw Sam Darnold struggle against a good defense. If they put pressure on you and they got good coverage, he throws picks. Now, he hasn't done this in a while. Maybe he's grown out of it. We shall see. Because Green Bay has a pretty good defense. We got here the 6th best defense in the league. This is impressive, okay? Yeah. Going against the number 3 defense in the league. And then you got the number 7 offense in the league in Green Bay, 27.5 points a game. Going against the number 9th defense, offense, 26.4 points a game. So there's 2 evenly matched teams. I think Minnesota's going to cover. Just because they're on a roll. They have the better weapon.
Yeah, I really feel like they
But I wouldn't be surprised if Green Bay steals this one. But I think Minnesota's going to want to win.
I think Green Bay's defense is starting to show that potential that everybody said like earlier in the season. It was like, oh, Green Bay was coming on in playoffs last year because of their defense. I was like, yeah, you're right.
Yeah, they're ranked 6, as I mentioned earlier, but they averaged, they allowed 19.1 points per game. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? So,
but some of that was because of injuries. You know what I'm saying? Now they got their guys back. They got Cooper back. They got Jair Alexander back. So
19.1 is
we gonna
19 points for one.
Yeah,
that's
phenomenal. Impressive. That's phenomenal for real. But I'm saying getting those guys back, that makes their defense even better. So it's like, yeah, I'm gonna roll. I'm gonna roll with the Packers on this. I'm gonna roll with the Packers.
All right. I like that. So let's go with the next game after that, which is the Sunday Night Football game, baby.
Give me a hell yeah!
You got the Atlanta Falcons at Washington. The Redskins are 10-5. They're 3.5-point favorites at home. This is essentially Michael Penix Jr.'s first playoff game, and it's only his second start of his career. This is bullshit. But this is what he got to go through.
Bro.
This is what he got to go through. Atlanta controls ticket to the cell games. However, they have to win out because Tampa Bay is on their heels. This is a lot to ask for a young QB. This is a lot to ask. This is what I was afraid for when I heard that Kirk Cousins was going to get benched. I was like, okay, what if he has to play a game that really, really, really matters? Are they going to bring Kirk Cousins back? Apparently not. Apparently they're going to roll with the rookie. Well, Penix, we're ready to find out what you got.
Be cool, nigga.
Because this is the RFL game of the week. This is the rookie QFL game of the week, basically. Jaden Daniels versus Michael Penix in Michael Penix's first playoff game.
This is good. This is getting good, man.
And it's only his second start. God damn it.
That's probably like two of the best games of the season. The Green Bay versus Minnesota.
Yeah.
And this game, these two rookies, how the fuck did this line up that they ended up battling each other instead of him battling Cousins? This is about to be a movie, guys. I think this is gonna be one of them ones. We're gonna play this back.
But against Jaden Daniels, I'm not betting against him.
I'm not betting.
You make the Lord very nervous.
I like you, Penix, but I'm gonna go with the Redskins on this.
I'm gonna go with the guy who's been playing all season, who has the most experience, who's not a rookie anymore.
No.
And probably was never a rookie.
He's not
probably
a rookie.
never played like
That's not a rookie.
The guy has 8 interceptions, guys. And he has over 3,000 yards.
This man is a bona fide star in the making. This guy could go Super Saiyan. He's only done it once so far.
He already did it last week.
That's why he did it. He did it once so far.
What did I say? I said if he wins that game, that's going to be impressive as fuck for him.
He can't control it yet.
Rookie of the year?
He can't control it yet. He got a little flash, but now he's experienced what it's like to be a Super Saiyan. Don't you worry. He's going to stay there at one point, okay?
At one point, he might stay there. But that's who I want, damn it. Eagles, stay right motherfucking there on them standings so we can get the fucking Washington. Is it Washington we get?
It is Washington.
Oh my God, I would love that.
All right, here's a Sunday night game.
Rush.
This is the game that's going to finish off the weekend for us. So you got Detroit Lions, who are the top seed in the NFC. Monday Night Football in San Fran. Now, this is a bye week race because next week, guess who they are facing? They are facing none other than the Vikings next Sunday. So no room for error with the imminent Vikes matchup coming up next week. They've got to win this game. And Shanahan and Purdy.
Both teams got to win this game.
Shanahan and Purdy knows how to beat this team. They did it just last year in the NFC Championship game. Detroit's going to want payback. I think Detroit's going to trounce this
ass. This is going to be an ass whooping.
Yes.
This might get ugly, guys. I could see 30, more than 30 already. Detroit.
Now, I want to say one thing. There's a possibility that the Purdy and the Niners might just have these guys' number. They just might. But I don't see it happen.
Nah, bro. This is the
not without CMC.
This is the most. Listen, bro. This is the most consistent.
Not without Ayuk.
This is the most consistent offense in all season. All season. So yeah, maybe their defense isn't good, but their offense is like that.
Their offense is like that.
So nah.
They're the number one offense in the league, 32.9 points per game. This is.
And
just,
they're facing.
Goddamn white boy.
They're facing I'm sorry. This is a sorry ass San Francisco 49ers team.
Be cool, nigga.
Fucks. They.
Fuck them.
I'm glad they're eliminated.
Fuck them. I wish we would have seen y'all in the playoffs so we can give you that fucking.
Yeah, because I know y'all want payback too.
What? They think they really like that. They thought they was really like that. Look at them now. Look at y'all. Look at you now.
That's why I think the Lamar's gonna win the MVP, the Super Bowl, because the playoffs set themselves up for our revenge. But that's another topic for another day. I mentioned it last week, but here we got Detroit. That ain't gonna be a close game. Fuck you. And Shanahan, I'm not gonna say you're fired, but you guys gotta go.
Screw you! You're fired!
Now, here we're gonna do the power rankings going into this week 17. Okay, there's only 1 week left before the cell games begin. His power rankings first. Start at 10 if you can and work your way up. Pause.
But I guess I might as well put. I mean, this is kind of crazy because this is kind of like a future thing that I was thinking about. But the Rams, I put the Rams at number 10. Even though I don't think they really do anything in the playoffs, they're gonna get in. So yeah, and that lucky ass shit that damn, it's almost like they was fucking destined for it. Then I got the Commanders number 9. Jaden Daniels, man, that's not no rookie, man. That boy's playing out of his mind right now. Like he's playing really good, and if you notice, everybody who knows this. That he had the cracked rib, and he was playing through that. Those games, he was struggling. He's healthy again. Look how good he's playing again. It's like, it's not falling back to like to bad habits when you're a rookie. You're not like that. You're just not playing like a rookie. So number 9, Commanders. Then I got the Steelers at 8, just because of their record. Because honestly, I don't even really like the Steelers like that. I think their offense is horrendous. I got Green Bay number 7. I got the Bills at 6. I don't like their offense. And, I mean, I don't like their, I'm sorry, my bad. I don't like their defense. It's not, it's not something that I want to have in the playoffs. Is no defense. No defense. So then, Detroit is number 5. Minnesota's number 4. I think they're on a roll. The Ravens, I also got at number 3. They're on a roll. The Eagles, they lost a game, but they won 10 in a row, guys. They're on a roll. And then, Casey.
And who you got number 10 again?
Casey and JoJo. Rams.
The Rams. So we were almost perfect eye to eye. So
for real?
His rankings.
Let me see. I gotta see this.
His rankings are predicated on what he sees right now going forward to the future, towards the cell games. My power rankings are if the tournament were to begin right now. So mine are Mortal Kombat inspired power rankings.
Smoke, boy.
So
okay.
I got the Denver Broncos instead of the Rams.
Okay.
And I'm glad I did that because I saw how the Rams look like today. And
you know what?
them.
You're right.
Now, I know the Chargers beat the Broncos last week, and I know that they played very good this week. However, remember what I told you. They are 3-5 versus 500 teams, 7-1 against below 500 teams. This is the numbers, okay? So I trust Bo Nix and the Broncos to put up a fight in the playoffs come cell games more than I trust the Rams. Okay, I put Pittsburgh right there next to it. I think I got Pittsburgh over below Washington because right now I don't trust Russell Wilson. I trust Jaden Daniels.
So you basically said what I said, but I just didn't write it down.
Correct. So the Pittsburgh Steelers belong where they are. Fuck them. Okay? Now, after the Redskins, back then you had to start the game from the beginning. Okay, for those, this is rated M for millennials. For those millennials who know, when you play Sega Genesis, Super Nintendo, you didn't have a save profile way data. What's it called? Gigabytes for that. You had to begin the game from the very start and you ain't
had that many buttons on the controller either. It was...
Any unlocked character, anything like that, it deleted and you have to do it all over again. That's how it is, okay? unless you want to leave your TV or your game on all day long.
We ain't have none of this.
Yes, all right. We only had 5 buttons. So this is what you will start with: is the Broncos, the Pittsburgh Steelers, and then when you get to the Redskins, that's where the amateurs lay. Okay, the Pittsburgh Steelers are not amateurs, but under this regime with this quarterback, they are.
Yeah.
Okay,
Nah,
Bo Nix is a rookie. Obviously, he's an amateur. All right, and Jaden Daniels is a rookie. He's an amateur. He's not that. He don't look like an amateur, but
yeah, you can't even say no shit like that.
So
we gotta say that.
So my bad. I don't mean to call you that, bro, but it's the truth. You're a rookie. You're not supposed to be this good.
We gotta say that one with context, though. Like, no.
Yes. Now it's funny how you and I elevated the Ravens and dropped the Vikings and the Lions a little bit, even though they both won last week. The problem is
teams on a roll, though.
The problem is, I believe that this is the QFL. I told you this already, just a few minutes ago. The quarterbacks fucking league. The best teams with a coach and
with the
QB
best,
combo.
and the best quarterbacks.
And that's what I see in coming to the cell games right now. You got the Vikings and the Lions tied up together right there. Elite teams. One's the number one defense, basically, and the other one is the number one offense, okay? Then you got the Bills. I got the Bills a little higher just because of Josh Allen. Josh Allen is better than Sam Darnold and Jared Goff.
Yeah.
I love Jared Goff and I love Sam Darnold, but Josh Allen is better, okay? And he's going to be the white boy. And then we got Lamar Jackson.
Yeah, it's a juggernaut, bitch.
Two-time reigning MVP, who is just the number one quarterback in the league right now, okay? He's not the MVP, but he is the top quarterback in the league. Other than Joe Burrow, but Joe Burrow doesn't win as much as Lamar.
He would be. He would be the MVP.
He would be the MVP if not for Josh Allen, okay?
That's it.
But this is
it's a juggernaut, bitch.
With Derrick Henry, all right? And then a ferocious defense. This is the team that tests your manhood. When you go to the NFL and you go traverse the channels, the mountains, the cities, and the bayous, eventually you get to the Baltimore Bay. This is the team that's going to test your mettle and let you know if you're a physical team worthy of a playoffs or not, okay? After that, you got Jalen Hurts and the Philadelphia motherfucking Eagles.
300 Civics with spoon engines.
Turbo with Nas, okay? This motherfucker just, all he does is score points, okay? He may not throw all that much, but believe me, when you look up at the scoreboard, you're like, how the fuck they get 30 points already? It's only halftime because they're that good. They got 2 elite receivers. They got an elite tight end. They have an elite O-line and D-line. They own the line of scrimmage just like the Ravens, okay? And they are going to punish you on the ground. Not to mention they have Saquon Barkley, who's probably, we're going to talk about him in a very much, but he's the best running back in the league, okay? And then, obviously, you got Sell and the fucking champions.
Brother, that was well said. That was well said. Let me get some for that.
Yes.
That was well said. Hell yeah.
The Chiefs are the best team in the league.
Now,
they're 15-1. They have the premier quarterback. They have the premier coach. They have the premier defense. They have Chris Jones. They have Travis Kelce. They got Hollywood Brown. They got a lot of weapons and a lot of things. It may not seem conventional, but under Pat Mahomes and Andy Reid, these guys are legitimate lethal weapons, okay? And, yes, they have a good D-line and O-line, so they're going to own the line of scrimmage, too.
And they just got Hollywood Brown back.
Yeah. This is a team that Lamar could only score 10 points against, okay? Now, earlier this season, he scored 20, and it would have been 28 had it not been for a toe. But they can – how many teams can say Lamar only scored 10 points on, okay? Not many. So that's why KC is literally the top team there, and this is what it is.
Fatality.
Now, let's get to players under pressure, shall we? Who do you got? The players under pressure. These are the players that got to play under pressure because we like to call them how we see them. This is the Pressure Podcast. It's to perform, react, endure using strategies in sports under rigorous environments, motherfucker.
Give me a hell yeah.
So there's some players that we're going to hold accountable if they don't show up. But before that, we're going to be fair and show them that where they got to do and how they got to do it and who's that for you, bro.
Sam Darnold and Buddy Love. They just need to put on a show. If they don't put on a show, something wrong with them.
Stop that, Sam!
So that I want to see personally. I want to see that head to head. And then I put Kenny Pickett in there. I think he just needs to not do too much.
Goddamn, white
Real
boy.
simple. Get the ball to Saquon. Let him do his thing. You know what I'm saying? Use the play action off of that. Get it some easy completions. Don't try to do too much. Let our defense handle this game. let's go be NFC, East champions. You know what I'm saying? So then I got Josh Allen as well. All you gotta do is just, like you said, just put up 30, win the game, or 40, whatever the fuck y'all feel like playing up on that. Shit, I wouldn't mind a 50 if you want to. Shit, that'd be hilarious for me. So then I got Tua.
Okay.
I got Tua in there because it's a must win. They don't win this game. They don't even have a chance.
They don't even have a chance
to make the playoffs. So just go out there and play better. I thought he played better in the last game, but still kind of missing. And also Tyreek Hill don't drop the fucking ball.
What the
you
fuck?
did drop the fucking ball.
What the fuck?
I can't believe that either. A touchdown.
You see it, right? You see it. It was money too. Like he can't say it wasn't on the money. That shit was on the money.
Nah, Tyreek Hill knows that's on him.
Yeah, hell yeah. I gotta do better. I know you're surprised because you ain't been seeing the ball a lot.
Well,
but yeah, those are mine.
All right, cool. So we're nerds, as you know. We see the decorations, the decor. We're Dragon Ball Z fans. Now, before the Cell games, some people did one thing, some people did another thing. There are two special rooms in the universe of Dragon Ball Z. Number one is a hyperbolic time chamber. The hyperbolic time chamber, everybody knows, is a place where you can train a whole year's worth in one day, 24 hours. The other room was the gravity room. Puts pressure on, so we chose that room because we're the Pressure Podcast, obviously. Makes sense.
Give me a hell yeah!
So the thing about it is that depending on the level of talent and who it is, we're going to just put them in different rooms. So let's take the 20 times Earth gravity room, okay? In here, you're going to find Aaron Rodgers, Matthew Stafford, and Kenny Pickett. Now, I made this before the Rams game started. Pickett, I need you to feed AJ and Saquon 100 times, broski. My fantasy team is struggling right now. I had to go through against Joe Burrow and T. Higgins at the same time. Any other week, it's Burrow and Chase, but when it's me, it's Burrow and Higgins. So I need you to feed AJ and Saquon 100 times.
You're hilarious.
Staff, I needed you to feed Kyron 100 times. You didn't do that, but at least he gave him a touchdown. He got me 100 points. And Aaron Rodgers, I just put you there because I didn't know who else to put. Feed your Bills the BS that you have, okay? Feed the Bills your bullshit, all right? That's basically what it means. Fuck him. All right, let's turn the pressure up a notch. This is 50 times gravity. Here you're going to find Sam Darnold, Jordan Love, and Baker Mayfield. And I give him instructions that are pretty easy. Sam Darnold, I need you to help your defense dominate. My defense needs to put up 300 points for me to have a chance to win this Super Bowl, all right? Jordan Love, I need you to game manage.
Oh my God.
I don't need you to score a lot of points on the Vikings defense, okay? I need you to just game manage and cruise, all right? And Baker, I need you to feed your fucking field goal kicker, motherfucker, because that's mine. I need you to give him at least 5 opportunities from 50.
Oh my goodness.
Please get it for me.
No, I'm dying.
So let's go to 100 times gravity, baby. You think I'm done?
I'm dying, bro.
Saquon, do it for the boogie down, baby. Do it for the boogie down.
Finish him!
Saquon, for those who don't know, he was born in the Bronx, raised in Philly or in Pennsylvania. I was born in the Bronx, raised in Orlando. So do it for the boogie down. We want to say someone from the Bronx has a record for most rush yards in a fucking season, motherfucker.
Give me a hell yeah!
That shit, man.
Now, Josh Allen's in there. Josh Allen, I need you to bury that trash in the snow. I don't want to see them motherfuckers again for the rest of the season. I want to see their logo, their jersey, any lowlights or highlights or any kind of reels. I don't care. I don't want to see them. Bury them for me, please.
50 bomb?
And golf, I need you to feed everybody but Amon-Ra. Normally I have Amon-Ra on my fantasy team, but that team's eliminated. I'm facing Amon-Ra, and I can't imagine him and T. Higgins going off on me. So fuck everybody. Just feed them. Feed, you know what I'm saying, Gibbs, the backup running back, who's not Montgomery anymore. I want you to throw it to Williams as much as you can. Laporta, forget Amon-Ra. Let him get double teamed and don't throw it to him one time. Just use him as a decoy, and that's all I need for you, motherfucker.
Laporta,
Give me a hell yeah!
Laporta, 2 That's what I want to see more.
So that's what I need so that I can win the Super Bowl. That's what I need.
What's up? No, that was good. That was classic. That's probably gonna go down as one of our.
Oh, but I forgot one more thing.
Oh, you didn't forget.
So, we forgot. We just did the tower rankings. There's a question that we like to ask the viewers and to you and me. If you had to start this game in Sega Genesis, remember you had to start from the very bottom. You had to pick a team to go through all this, but you cannot choose any of these teams here. Who's the team you're picking?
I'm picking Miami.
You're going with the Dolphins?
Going with the Dolphins.
You're going with the Dolphins. You know what? I'm going to change it up. I am going to change it up. I'm going to go with the I'll say the Texans. If I could have Stephon Diggs and Tank Dell back.
Okay. Win them back. Yeah, no, that makes sense.
You know what I'm saying?
That makes sense.
Without injury.
Yeah.
All these teams without injury, so Hutchinson and all that motherfuckers are there.
I take it back. I'll go with
Rashee Rice is back there.
If I had to go with this, I'll go with the Bengals.
Oh, I forgot about that. I'm gonna change my mind.
I was like, hold on, wait.
I'm going with the Bengals. You ain't lying. I'm going with Joe fucking Cool, Negro.
What? You give me those two weapons? Oh hell
Joe
no.
fucking Cool. His final form.
I'm going
Fuck out of here. I'll kick someone's ass so quick. I'll go through that with Joe Burrow. Yeah, you ain't lying. All right. So now it's time for my favorite session, okay?
I no good loser like you. You bum.
It's time for the Bum of the Week award. All right? The Bum of the Week award. And guess who it is? Guess who's been fucking up lately? All right?
Talk your shit.
Here we go. Russell Wilson, everybody.
Hell yeah.
God damn it.
That motherfucker
I
there.
no good loser like you.
He's the
You
reason the
bum.
Pittsburgh Steelers are in a little pickle right now. I gave him 3 awards, not just for his jersey number. I gave one for him, one for the entire team, and then one for all those terrible towels out there. Fuck them, okay? So, as you know, whenever we have somebody in the winning the Bum of the Week, we put them in the shelter, and the shelter's getting crowded, all right? Here you're going to find the very first Bum of the Week award recipient for the year was Bryce fucking Young.
I no good loser like you. You bum.
Bryce Young's playing good now, but back then, Bryce Young was known as a guy who had 12 straight games where he led at no point for no second of any minute. 12 straight games, no lead whatsoever. So he got benched for that. Then you have Anthony Joshua. Anthony Joshua's up there. I don't know what he's doing, but he's the Bum of the Week award winner the next week because he lost a fight against an inferior opponent, let's just say. Again. Not only did he lose his fight, he lost his dignity, he lost his respect, he lost his aura. But that's why he's not Bum of the Week. The reason he's Bum of the Week is because any chance of us getting the glory that we could have had against Wilder or Tyson Fury could have happened. Those 3 motherfuckers held the title of heavyweight champion at the same time, and they didn't get to face each other except Wilder and Fury. He never faced Wilder, he never faced Fury. So for that, Bum of the Week, because he robbed us with one of the best heavyweight eras ever. Then we got Dak Prescott. Dak Prescott was there because he is the highest paid NFL player in league history, and he's playing like absolute ass. He cannot read defenses like he used to. He is not producing. CeeDee Lamb was not producing. He couldn't get nothing going on the ground game. He couldn't even do anything with his feet. After that, we put Aaron fucking Boone in there. Aaron Boone belongs there because Aaron Boone is the manager of the New York Yankees, basically the coach of the Yankees. The Yankees were in the World Series this year because of talent. He had this team completely unprepared to the point where they couldn't hit nothing until the 4th game. They were already down 3-0. Not to mention he had a chance to win game 1 and he fucked it up with pitcher switching for no reason.
And a guy who was coming off, 4 months?
Yep.
4 months injury. And instead of bringing in Tim Hill, who was kicking motherfucking ass, like he wasn't allowing hard hit to anybody.
Yeah, I know.
I don't understand that, but whatever. That's nor here nor there.
After him, we put Derek Carr in there. Derek Carr was in there because for the second time in his career, he got his coach fired again. It was the same coach. Once in Oakland, once in New Orleans. Not only that, he had a chance to save this team season when he came back from injury, and he lost to none other than Bryce Young. Now, we didn't know at the time that Bryce Young had a soul search and found, but he's been balling ever since
that game, right after that game.
However, you're not supposed to lose that game at home to Bryce Young. And then we put Zion Williamson in there because Zion Williamson is the number 1 overall pick in the NBA, a freak of nature who can never stay healthy. He's a bust.
Yeah, he's a bust right now.
After him, we put the coach of Ohio State in there because he lost to Michigan State, to Michigan, the University of Michigan, 3 times in a row. It's only happened once in other time in school history, and that's just unacceptable. Then you got Kirk Cousins. Kirk Cousins was there because his team was 6-3, rolling, and then all of a sudden he didn't throw any touchdowns
in 4 straight games.
In 4 straight games. Basically, he didn't throw a touchdown ever since the election. He's thrown 9 interceptions, and now he finally threw a touchdown, and then he got benched after that. He won the game, and he got benched because it just was atrocious. Now they're going with Penix. He's the Bum of the Week award for that. And then we got Deebo Samuels. Deebo Samuels, the Bum of the Week award because he's part of his reason that his team could not score. He only had 1 touchdown coming up to a game. And the one time he looked like he was about to score a touchdown in the snow, he fumbled it. So he was the Bum of the Week award for that. They got their ass kicked. And then I think I fucked it up. I'm going to make sure I have it right the next time around. But where that bum is right next to Kirk Cousins, it's supposed to be a helmet of the Cincinnati Bengals. The Cincinnati Bengals are an organization that just does not provide Joe Burrow with the shit he needs to compete with the elites. And time again, he's always hurt. He's just struggling. Not this year, and they can't win, but it's not over yet. They won tonight. We'll see what happens next week against Pittsburgh. Up there, you'll see in the sky the New York Trash. They were also Bum of the Week award because of what I mentioned earlier. It's a bum organization. They're functional. They don't know what they're doing. I put that plaque there before they fired their coach. Okay? And now Russell Wilson joins that mess. So congratulations.
I no good loser like you. You bum.
You got a top 5, brother?
I do have a top 5.
A random top 5. Every once in a while, we challenge ourselves with a random top 5 that we have to guess. It's my turn to guess.
So this is the most memorable gangster movie quotes, and y'all can put yours as well.
Oh, okay.
The top 5.
The top 5. All right. So if it's a gangster movie quote, there's no gangster movie quote list without. I'm gonna make it an offer you can't refuse.
That's one.
Okay.
That's one.
I'm gonna make him an offer you can't refuse.
Absolutely.
All right. Merry Christmas, you filthy animal.
No.
No? Yeah, I don't think so. Even though it's not a gangster movie, there was a gangster scene in that movie. All right. Say hello to my little friend.
Yes. That is, which one is that? That is 2.
That is number 2. So I got number 1 and number 2. All right. This is going to be a little harder. Funny how.
Damn, that was a good one. No.
Funny how's not in there?
No.
Funny how. Is anything Goodfellas in there?
Anything Goodfellas?
Fuck you, pay me.
No. Not in the top 5.
All right.
Think more of number 1 of the first one, the first quote you took. Out of those movies.
Is Forget About It in there?
No.
There's more Scarface in there?
No.
Is there another Godfather in there?
Yeah.
Godfather 1 or 2?
2.
Keep your friends close, but you're not closer?
Yup.
right.
Good shit.
All right, so I'm missing 2 more.
Same series? The 3rd.
Oh, I'm not going to know that one.
No, right.
I'm not going to know that one.
It's,
Hold on. Let me guess the other one first. Let me see. All right. Is the other one a black gangster movie?
Black gangster movie? No.
So no Denzel in there.
No. It's pretty much all Al Pacino.
Carlito's Way?
No. Johnny Depp.
I was already thinking that movie, but
You know what movie I'm talking about?
yes, I was already thinking that
What movie?
Donnie Brasco.
Yeah. Yup.
Yeah, let's not forget about it.
No.
Don't forget about it. It was Al Pacino who said it?
Yeah.
It was Al Pacino who said it?
Yeah.
A punch, not a pinch?
No.
No.
That is funny. It's like that.
It was like, no, not pinch, punch. I said a punch. Nah, you're gonna have to tell me I give up.
Okay, so when they send for you, you go in alive.
I was thinking that, but
You
it was too
come
long
out
of a
dead,
quote.
And it's your best.
I actually
friend.
had that in my head, but it was too long of a fucking pause. I didn't want to say the whole thing. I was like,
And then
I
from
can't
Godfather Part 3, where he says, just when I thought I was out, they pull me back.
I can't, yeah. But I didn't know that was from that movie. But
Yeah,
the other
me
one,
neither.
the other one, actually, I actually said it in my head, the other one. That your friends walk you in and you don't come out. I was going to say that one, but the way it said it was too long, so I was like, nah, I don't think he's going to be in there. Look at that. I could have guessed that. I should have guessed
Hey,
that.
look at this one. Reservoir Dogs. Shit. You shoot me in a dream, you better wake up and apologize.
Yeah.
God damn. Shoot me in a dream? You better wake up and apologize? That's tough. I don't know. I think I like that one better. That's just my opinion, though.
All right, everybody, this is going to be a wrap. Thank you for tuning in.
Yeah.
Feel free to subscribe, leave a like, comment. This is the Pressure Podcast, the only podcast where viewer has say. I'll send you a link so you can put you on a little screen right here. Hop on the mic and talk your shit.
Give me a hell yeah!
We are here Mondays, Thursdays, and Saturdays at midnight. So we will catch you Monday night, motherfuckers, after the Monday night game. Recap what we learned, what we see going towards the cell games. It was only one more week after this. So get ready, baby. Bye.